Again, we're a little late, but we're here to talk about what sold in March of 2021. Stick around. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Megan Gordon-Goldstein and I'm a part-time reseller on the Poshmark app. Today is April 20th, but we're gonna be talking about my March sales. So in this video, I'm not gonna go through every single item that sold like I usually do. I sold more items than normal and it would just be a really long video. I also am moving soon that I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about before. So I did not have my setup in order to film all of my shipping throughout the month. So I do not have that footage for you. Sorry, but this month I'm just gonna go through sort of the fast, slow, high, low segment. So we'll talk about my fastest sales, my slowest sales, my highest or best sales, and my lowest or worst sales for the month. We'll also go through all the usual kind of numbers that I normally do to sort of summarize everything, and I will not forget the map this time. So I know that was really bad last month, but I will not forget the map. So without further ado, let's get into what sold. Again, we're not doing every single item. That would be a lot. I sold 61 items in the month of April. Again, my screen's up here, so I will be looking over here. Forgive me, but I'll be popping some images up and some graphs and charts and things over here as we go along. Let's start with our fastest sales. The third fastest sale, there's actually a tie. Really, I guess for second, if we're talking about my three fastest selling items. Two of them took 8 days to sell. The first was this Apartment 9 blush pink top, and this was really pretty. It came in a THREDUP mystery box that I have yet to upload. I still have to edit it and stuff, so stay tuned for that. If you want to check out my other THREDUP unboxings, you can check out this playlist. I'll link it above. This came from a women's mixed THREDUP box, and that only took 8 days to sell. The other item that also took 8 days to sell was this Victoria's Secret strapless bustier bra in like a beige color. This was a personal item. I went through and cleaned out a whole bunch of my old bras, so this was mine. Yeah, this only took 8 days to sell. I said it in my last what sold video, but I find that brands like Victoria's Secret and Aerie and American Eagle, even Forever 21 sometimes, those tend to just bring traffic to my closet. They're low dollar items, but you know, a lot of people search for those and are familiar with their sizing in those brands. So this is just an example of that. The item that sold the quickest this month was this LoveAndConfuse linen wrap top. This also came in a THREDUP mystery box that is not up yet, so stay tuned. But this was really interesting. I was not familiar with this brand, and really pretty top. It was just like 100% linen, sort of like olivey deep green color, and the whole thing wrapped around the top, and you know, you could tie it in a knot or a bow or whatever. It actually comes in many colors if you go on their website. I think they have an Etsy shop also, so I'll link that below if you're interested, because it was a really gorgeous top, and they have like short sleeved ones, long sleeve ones, wide sleeve. Really cool, but that took 5 days to sell. So if you ever see LoveAndConfuse and it's a 100% linen top, I would recommend picking that up. It only took 5 days to sell, and how much did that sell for? It ended up selling for $27. Decent sale there. I will take that any day. Next, let's move into our slowest items for the month. So just to give you a point of reference, the average number of days it took an item to sell in the month of March was 155 days. So you can compare that to the next three numbers here just to see how they compare to the average. So the third slowest was this Moa Moa gray open front cardigan. This was a personal item of mine. I got this in college from like Boscov's, if anybody knows what that is. It's just like a department store on the East Coast. That took 516 days to sell, and I think it sold for like $5. No, I think it sold for $6. It sold for cheap, don't buy that. The next item took 783 days to sell, and this was an Old Navy cream sweater that I've had forever. This was also a personal item of mine. Let that go for cheap as well. It was just like a V-neck sweater. Don't pick up Old Navy to resell. The item that took the longest took 784 days to sell, and this was an American Eagle blue kind of chiffon top, and it had like this lace detail. It was really pretty, but as you can see from this photo, it was one of the very first items I ever listed on Poshmark from my personal closet, and so the picture did not do this piece justice because it was really pretty. I was about to pull this to rephotograph it so that it could be in all its glory to sell on the internet, but either way, that took, is that more than 2 years? I think that's more than 2 years. So take good photos, or take, not even good photos, take better photos than I did. Now let's move into our highest sales of the month. So all these prices are what I sold the item for, not including fees and shipping and any of that stuff, or cost of goods. It's just, I say this in all my videos, it's just a better reference for everybody because you know what price you can get items for. This is just a better way to gauge, is the sale price worth it for you to pick up wherever you pick up your items. The third best sale, actually, again, we have a tie. So these both sold for $40. The first one is this pair of Adidas men's Terex 2 BOA or BOA. I don't really know what that stands for, but they were trail running sneakers. These came in a men's THREDUP mystery box. I will link that above. These were a size 8 men's. They have this really cool clicky sort of tightening system for the laces because they didn't have like real laces. It was sort of this like, I don't know, tightening mechanism, I guess, but it was really cool. Those sold for $40, and cost of goods on a men's mystery box is pretty low, so that was a great return for me. The other item that sold for $40 was this Derek Lam 10 Crosby sweater, and this was 100% cashmere based on other ones that I found. The tags were actually cut out of this, but I found another similar one. I found the same one in another colorway listed with the tag, so it was 100% cashmere. Gorgeous with the zipper details. This also came in a THREDUP mystery box. I will link that one above, and I think that was my best one. But anyway, sold for $40. Would do that again. My number one best sale for the month of March was this pair of Madewell sandals, and these were super cute. Also came in a THREDUP mystery box. They were a little more beat up, like the leather was a little bit more beat up than some of the other ones that were available on Poshmark. I think some of the other ones were going for like 50 or 60, so I was happy to get 45 for this. Somebody actually just bought them outright. We love a full price sale. Let's move into my 3 worst sales. So these are all my lowest, and again, this is the sale price. Almost all of these are my personal items. The slowest and the worst sales are pretty much all just my personal items that I'm trying to get rid of, clean up my house, and move on. The first was that Old Navy cream sweater that we talked about earlier. I sold that for $4. Again, it was in my closet for forever. They could just have it. Another item was this American Eagle dusty blue kind of slouchy oversized top that also sold for $4. Another item that went for $4, so I guess there's 4 things. 3 things for $4 and then 1 thing for $3. The other $4 item was this Decree black basic top. I think it was like a 3/4 or a half sleeve, and this was donated to me. I figured I would list it. I think Decree might be like Walmart or something like that, and it was just a basic top. I would never pick up just like a plain black tee to sell on Poshmarks. Happy to see that not take space up anymore, or not take up space anymore. The worst item sold for $3. It was this Champion C9 sports bra. It was strappy, it was really cute, but it was just C9, which is like a lower tier or like the Target version of Champion. It wasn't worth a whole lot, but I sold it for $3. So now let's move into sort of the summary numbers of what my month looked like. Let's start with the map so I don't forget, like I did last month. The state with the most sales for the month of March was California, and California had 9 sales for the month of March. I think I had some bundles that went there. Yeah, I had 2 bundles go to California, and while we're talking about bundles, I had 5 bundle sales this month, so that's actually pretty good. I had a good number of bundle shipments go out. Obviously it was more than 5 items because bundles are more than 1 item. While we're talking about types of sales, let's look at this chart. So this just sort of tallies up the percentage of each sale type that I had. So whether it was offers to likers, somebody sent me an offer, if it was a private offer that I sent to them, if I got the sale due to sending a closet clear out method. So if you take a look at this, the offers to likers was clearly the winner of types of sales I had this month, with 41% of the sales coming from me sending offers to likers. That's a pretty big deal. That tells me that if I hadn't been proactive and sent those offers out, I may not have made 41% of my sales. That's a pretty significant number there. The next highest was tied between bundle offers to me, so people made a bundle, sent me an offer, or bundle offers that I sent. So maybe somebody liked a few items, I sent them a message, and a lot of times people don't respond to those. So after a day or two, if they don't respond or bundle their liked items and send an offer, I will bundle them for them and just send an offer. What's the worst they can do? Decline it. I did send a few bundle offers. So bundles that happen to be a big part of my sales this month. And it looks like the two lowest were through closet clear out and private offers that I just sent. You know, if somebody sent an offer and or liked an item and I just sent them an offers. Either way, that's interesting. Tons of offers to likers, so send those offers. It does translate to sales, which is probably why Poshmark gives us those tools. Let's look at the categories now. So my top selling category was tops. 37.7% of my sales were tops. I'm not surprised by that. I have a lot of tops listed in my closet. I did sell 23 tops. My next two highest were shoes and sweaters. So I guess people were still buying sweaters in March. It's definitely cold places. I list everything year round: bathing suits, tank tops, sweaters, boots, whatever. You know, people buy stuff at any time of year. Vacations happen. People live in different climates. List all your things. I had a lot more types of categories sell this month. I think last month I had way less types of items go out the door, so it's nice to see this variety. And dresses are on the upswing. I think people are starting to go to events again. Dresses are on the rise. If we take a look at this chart, I kind of show how many items I sold every day, how many items I listed every day, and how many likes my items received every day of the month. So as you can see, I really didn't list a whole lot. That's the pink line on here. In March, I listed a total of 19 items, so that's way down from February. I listed 101 in February. So I listed way less. I only listed on I only listed items 6 days out of the month, so that definitely took a downturn. But my likes, I don't know that I really see a pattern here, but I didn't list consistently, so I wouldn't necessarily expect to see a pattern as far as that goes. I had a few no sale days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had 7 or 8. I had 8 no sale days for the month. That's all right. Let's see here. We talked about this. I listed 19 items. I sold 61 items, so that's quite higher than January or February. January I sold 50 and February I sold 41. March I did sell 61 items. Yeah, that's a lot more even though I listed less, but I think that's just the result of me listing more in February. Makes sense. Let's go to my total monthly sales so you can see in January I sold a total of $779. In February was $734, and March was $779, which is really crazy that to the exact dollar, I had the same number of sales or the same amount of sales. And again, that is before cost of goods, any fees or shipping discounts that I may have offered. So $779. So I sold 11 more items than I did in January, but I had the exact same sales total, which means that my average sale price definitely dropped, which it did, but I was getting a lot of lower cost items out the door, a lot of my old personal items. Again, I'm moving, trying to get it gone. So let's just talk about my total profit for the month. If you take out the fees, the cost of goods, and any shipping discounts I gave for the month, my total profit was $433.23. In January, my profit was about $500, so I dropped $70 even though I sold 11 more items. That's fine. That's $433.26 I did not have in my pocket before. And again, I'm a part-time reseller. I'm very happy with that. And the other thing is I'm probably gonna have to shut down my closet soon when we move, just because all of my stuff, some of it is here. Where's my inventory? It's back behind there. But that's all gonna go into storage. I will probably have to shut my closet down until we find a house to live in. Either way, I'm just trying to move as much as I possibly can before I have to shut my closet down, put it on, not shut it down forever, don't worry, just put it on vacation mode until we find a house. Hopefully it's only about a month or two. That was my March wrap up. It was a quick one. Do you like these quicker videos, or do you guys like to see everything that I sold in the month? Do you also prefer this type of video where I just show the item, or do you prefer when I show the actual shipping process that I have? I guess I could do kind of a mixture of both. Let me know what you guys think about that. I'm very curious because I want to put out content that you all enjoy. So let me know down below. I hope your March was good. I will have a What Sold April video coming out at some point. And I have 2 THREDUP unboxings also coming at some point. So if you like this video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe down below if you enjoy this kind of content. Stick around, I've got more coming, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.